It's what?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
Oh, we did?
Anyhow, this is a new video. Congratulations, Captain Leon Muhammad. He's officially got the gold standard. He's officially gold stamped. Ring
In the
Magazine,
Bible box.
June 2025, the Bible of Boxing. Did
Ring magazine.
page 92 and 93. Feel free to go read that. Tom Hauser, thank you. Thank you for honoring Mr. Muhammad, Captain Muhammad, Hall of Fame Muhammad, and now Gold Standard Muhammad. And, and also, if you guys have any questions for him, go get the book. You guys just saw it in the comment and on the video. Go buy the book. Go call that number, buy the book. We'll have a link for you in a minute. And if you have a question for Captain Leon Muhammad, whether it's about the Nation of Islam, whether it's about boxing, whether it's about politics, whether it's about being on the run for 10 years from the
Oh my
feds.
God. Tell him my business, brother.
Go to Silent Heroes on Cash App and put your question in the comment section. SILENTHEROS. I sound like I'm watching Sesame
Commercial.
Street.
Let me say this.
Yes.
In all my years around the fight game and the music game, I have never ran into a guy that pulled my teeth like you. You are terrible, brother. But I love you.
And I'm not a dentist. Amazing how I can do that, and I'm not a dentist.
And you're not a dentist.
Yeah,
But
takes real talent.
you got talent, and you get a break because I'm old now.
Yeah.
I can't run. Hey, like you just said, I can't run.
That's
so I got
really
this,
it. You're old. See, I caught you at the
and I
right
got to
time.
stand still.
Yeah.
So, but one thing I do know that time passes all us by.
Yeah.
You said something yesterday. Once a man, twice a child.
Oh, you caught that, huh?
Yeah, bro. I see. I'm very sharp. That's what people don't understand. Yo, listen to my listeners. People that interview me down through the years, they don't know. They don't know that I'm sharp as I am, like you do. See, they kept it on sports. You took me across the board, politics, streets, corporate America. See, your fans found out more about me than the Xavier fans, Jason fans, or Blue Blood fans, or any other fans, other guys that I did interview with.
Mm-hmm.
See, you took it across the board. They stayed on sports.
Right.
So now I'm saying, you said something today. And Fred, you said something yesterday, and I didn't think about it. You talked about that tragedy in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say something about that. My prayers go out to the family, and condolences go out to the family. Fred, when one of the names was brought up to me, I knew one of the ones that survived. I knew their grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
So in Fred, I want to say it happened in a park where Ali and Joe Praise used to run at. But I forgot to ask the people that brought it to my attention that I knew one of the victims' grandfathers. That's one of the victims that survived, that I knew their grandfather. Grandfather was in the streets when I was in the streets. But you know, it was a tragedy. We got to do better as a people, as a community. We got to do better.
Yeah.
And these politicians got to crack down. They got to crack
Nah, they
down
got
on
the
them gun
Democrats.
laws.
Nah, those
They got to
Democrat
crack
policies.
down on teenage pregnancy. They got to crack down on a lot of stuff, man.
Oh, interesting. It's funny how you have these conservative talking points, but won't be a conservative. Oh, the
See,
politicians got to crack down. We got teenage pregnancy. That's what I talk about. No, man. It's,
what I'm saying,
so at the core of
because,
every black person in America, they're conservative because they went to church with Papa
and you're
and
right,
Grandma.
and you got a point, brother. But
If you believe in any God, you're conservative.
huh?
If you believe in Allah or Jesus Christ, you're conservative.
Why you sound conservative, bro?
I said if you believe in Allah or
I
or,
believe
or
in the Creator, but I also believe in what is right, what is wrong. And friend, I'm gonna say this today. You may disagree and may not agree. Our school board have failed our children. Why I said that, friend,
I'm listening.
is more teenage pregnant today than it was in my day and in your day. You agree or disagree?
Yeah, because it's more people.
No, I don't care about the people. Fred,
You said
one
quantity, so
thing,
sure, it's more pregnant people. Yes,
yeah, I'm saying it's more teenage pregnancy today
sure,
than it was in my era and your era.
I agree.
Because I'm saying the school board failed. See, you got to understand a lot of these teachers today teach for a paycheck. Them old teachers that I had in the South taught for a reason. And them teachers down there, when I was going to free spread, them teachers got paid once a month. And they wasn't making nowhere near the teachers making today. Them old black teachers I went to school with, man, they wasn't making no money. They
Right,
got paid once a month.
right.
And they lived on the school, and they had trailers, houses on the school properties.
Mm,
The teachers didn't start making money, Fred, until the late 70s, early 80s. I'm talking about teachers in the South.
sure.
Now, the teachers in New York and New Jersey and Philadelphia always made more money
Right.
because they had school districts. Now, the white teachers in my hometown made more money than the black teachers, but those teachers there, they were together, they taught for a reason. The teacher, they teach for a paycheck. You walk in your classroom today, Fred, the teachers are on their computer or on their cell phone with their girlfriends. They just put a lesson on the board. They
Right.
don't explain the lesson. That's why I say we as a whole, as a people, got to do better. If we don't do better as a people, we're failing the next generation to come after us.
And in addition to the school board failing, school districts, Department of Education, before the kid gets to school, they're with their mother, father, grandpa, grandmother, auntie, uncle, guardian. The
Yes, yes,
guardian.
you're right.
So the guardianship. I think. See, if you and I are both black men, so I'm gonna attempt to narrow this conversation.
Okay.
I believe
Mm-hmm.
black people got to go
Mm-hmm.
back to believing in marriage. Now we got partnerships, situations.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, my friend, I'm an independent woman. I'm not getting married until I make $1 million. I got to be 40. Like th- this world is so crazy. Listen, listen, listen. Two things. Black women believe they can have a gay best friend and get married. Makes no sense. Two, black women believe that independence is the apex of civil of an existence. When actuality, being a creator is the apex of your civilization. Bearing children. But capitalism has reconditioned the black woman to believe that, oh, she's I see. Here's where I disagree with Malcolm. There's a few. I mean, there's a lot. No one man agrees with. Anyways, I'm not prefacing anything. Malcolm X said the black woman is the most unprotected woman in America. I vehemently disagree with that because when Malcolm was speaking, he was speaking from a well, I'm gonna just say the facts. Close to 80% of black people were married in 1960. That number is upside down now. Black women, you know the black women who are unprotected, the half naked single women that go out that go to Taco Tuesday, that crip walk, that post half naked pictures. Of course you're gonna be, of course. And you gotta understand, see, people women don't understand this. To be covered by a man is to be protected by God. Get married. Like they don't understand the big picture. They want to they want to find a Floyd Mayweather, a Jalen Brunson, Carl Anthony Towns. No, no, no. Get married. That's the that's your superpower. Cooking dinner, that's your superpower. Getting pregnant, married, that is your superpower. No one cares about you making money. Like, no, I don't care if you make money or not. Can you bear children? Can you comfort me? Can you confide in me? I will protect you and I will prepare a table for you so you can eat forever. As long as your days are long, you will be provided for and protect. But women don't get that. They rather have a Louis Vuitton purse and a gay best friend. It is disgusting. It is despicable. And they go spend $10,000 on fake hair. See, and then another thing, it bothers me too, right? It don't even bother me. These are just talking points because I don't really care to be bothered by it. They say I want a real man. Nails fake, eyes fake, hair fake, ass fake, titties fake, attitude fake. The whole shit is fake, but you want a real man that can provide for you. How about you show up the way God created you? I dare you to show up the way God created you. See, if I say that, oh, you hate black women. Oh, you married an Asian woman. You hate black women. No, it's not that. I don't allow my daughter to wear makeup, no weaves, no nothing. You know, they put fake
Is your
edges on.
daughter part Asian, Brett?
Huh?
Is your daughter part Asian?
Yeah, she's Japanese, Chinese, and black. So, no, I'm not having no bastard kids. Are you kidding me? So, and then you know what's celebrated in the black community? Having bastard children, dog. It's cool to have bastard children. It's cool. What? That was an abomination. You know, so these are just things that I don't really have people to talk to about it because I'm always by myself, you know. A lot of most of my day I'm by myself. You know, I got workers, but I don't talk to them much because I'm running to Home Depot and stuff. But you know, um, but it's something that the conversation needs to be had. See, they have tricked black people to believe that the biggest issue in the black community is white people. But the biggest thing white people do in the black community is employ black people.
And make money.
Yeah, like I don't understand. Like they so stupid. Like they don't understand it. Like if you see a white person in the black community, he's making money off your black ass.
Yeah, you
Like,
got a point. But what I will say, Fred, is that when you it goes back. Now let me ask you this shit.
yes.
Your daughter is how do she get up now? You know a lot of children, and I ask you this because you know I got love for you. You might be your children. How do your daughter get along with the Mexicans and your other ethnic students in her school?
Man, it's
You
elementary
know
school,
that.
man. It's she's in first grade, man. It's all love in first grade.
Oh,
She
she only
ain't got the
first
middle
grade?
school yet.
And how do your son get along with his with his other ethnic teammates?
Oh, good. Never a problem.
Yeah, I'm just saying because a lot of children from our community, if they of biracial descent,
Hmm.
have problems
Right.
in school.
Right.
And I wouldn't have to come out there and have to crack some heads about my niece and nephew to come out of retirement, Fred.
Yeah, no, I want you to stay retired, and California is probably the least uh the least hostility in America, you know.
Fred, I heard in your area it's, that your children have a good school system. That's what
Great.
I heard.
Yeah, it's a great school system, man. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they go to a great school.
So is it a private school, Fred?
Public.
Your children go to public school? All the money you making? What's
Public.
wrong with you, brother?
Huh?
What's wrong with you? Your children going to a public school?
I'm
If you
not
doing
paying for
what?
something my tax dollars pay for.
Oh,
That's being double taxed. Private school, you're being double taxed.
you serious?
Hell yeah. My tax dollars already pay for the public education.
So you don't. So you want them in the public school?
I'm a public school guy, yeah. Mhm.
So you don't believe in?
It's not that I don't believe in, but if Lincoln's gonna be good enough in basketball where the private schools are gonna come after him. So
Oh,
I'm not paying. So if the opportunity presents itself, we as a family will consider it, you know.
no, Fred.
Hmm.
Is your daughter a basketball player or tennis player?
Basketball.
She don't like tennis player? Basketball?
She'll probably do track or tennis. She'll do a spring sport though. I'm definitely gonna
Okay.
have her in a spring sport.
She don't. She don't like volleyball, Fred?
No, we haven't explored that yet.
Okay, so now, Fred, you're right, but you also got to understand and see, Fred, you ain't got to worry about your daughter wearing no weave because she got natural long hair.
So do black people.
But these girls still want to buy that fake hair.
I think black people got beautiful hair, coarse, natural, kinky, curly. You know, like
You gotta put it in the listen. Now I ain't with that weave. On my corner, I be talking about them girls. I say, all that money y'all put in the weave, why you put in your daughter's son college fund? They said, brother Captain, you crazy. It's a style today. I said, you fake. Why would I want something fake? Or why would my grandson want a fake girlfriend? They be mad at me on the corner.
nah, they want to be white.
Huh?
All black women with straight weaves and straight wigs, they identify as half white.
I ain't with that weave shit, man.
I'm telling you, man, it's reverse. Like the white woman want injections, the black woman wants a weave. No one wants to be themselves.
But I'm just saying, in my day, this is I don't know nothing about today. All I know is my era. See, Fred, I never had a girl that was connected to me, a woman, that wore that fake hair. I don't play them games. If you fake, you can't come around me. Now, there's a girl used to work in our office. She wore fake hair. I used to ride all the time. Don said, Leon, leave her alone. She spent her money for it. I said, Don, no wonder she fake. She got fake hair. And you know, and Fred, but you're right. There's more pregnancy. There's more teenager pregnancy happening after school time than anything else.
Mm.
What do you think, Fred?
Oh yeah, man. It's if black people don't get together, they gonna be relics.
Fred, because you gotta understand, Fred. The way your aunt and mother and them put the work in between your sister and brothers and your cousin and them, Fred, even with your nephew, I mean, talk about him. You mean the work that you put in, his father should have put in. See what I'm saying?
Right.
Because had he been with you, Fred, and listened to you, he never would have went to the penitentiary.
You're absolutely right. He told me that.
Oh, he told you that.
Yeah, he was
But,
living with me when I was in college.
but Fred, he came home and he did something you told him not to do.
Yeah, get pregnant. Get a woman pregnant.
Is he got a job now, Fred?
Not yet.
Why you didn't come work for you?
Nah, that wouldn't happen.
That would happen?
Huh?
That would happen, Fred, if you let him come work for you?
Nah, you gotta allow a man to plant seeds. You can't
Now,
give him the fruit. You gotta let him plant seeds. He's
now,
30.
Fred, now, look at what you just said, bro. And I want your people to listen to what you just said.
Right.
He's your nephew.
Right.
And his child is your grandnephew or
Right.
grandniece.
Right.
Now you want them to eat. You able to give him a job so he can feed your grand offspring.
Right.
Am I right or wrong, huh?
Right.
So why would you give him a job? Why you say it won't work?
Because
His head too hard?
it's not that his head hard. He got to show work ethic. He has to show the want to. You know, it hasn't been consistent. Yes.
So
Yes.
so you tell me since he came home, he had showed his uncle that he means business.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Now I understand why you are really not pushing the issue to help your nephew.
Oh, I'm
Because,
helping him. I'm helping you know, my other nephew is staying with me for the summer. I send for him every summer. This is the fourth summer, third
this,
summer.
he's younger than the one that just had the baby, right?
Yeah, he's 11.
So now that's your brother's son and your sister's son, right?
That's my niece's son. Yeah. So he's my grandnephew.
So now, do you think it's a good idea you take care of these children every summer when your own parents should be taking care?
I believe I'm an asset to my family.
Yeah, and Fred, you've been an asset to a lot of families. You open a lot of doors on your platform for a lot of families to get themselves together. So not only have you touched your family, you touched mine, you touched a lot of families. But people may not like what you say, Fred, but you put it out there. You tell it like it is. You tell it like it is. Even though I don't agree with you sometimes, but it is what it is. Listen, man, we're going to call it quits.
Yes, we are.
It's getting old. I know it's about 11 o'clock out there on the West Coast, ain't it?
You know what time it is. I'm not.
No. And I got to see what time it is here.
That's all you got to see. It's 1 o'clock there, so it's 10 o'clock there, man.
Yeah, man. So what time you start your day, Fred? 6 o'clock?
About that, yeah.
You get up, you shower, and Fred, when is the children out of school out there?
Next Thursday.
Next Thursday? Yeah, because you know, my nephew, Fred, he teaches school. He teaches middle school in Columbia, South Carolina, my nephew. And he's a good kid, and I say this, Fred, and to your parents, I'm talking about my family now. I think my brother put more in to my niece than he do my nephew. She went to Clemson, and he went to South Carolina State, and he had the grades to go to Clemson, but my brother and my uncles never wanted him to go to their motto, South Carolina State, and they paid for her to go to Clemson. So I just don't think when you don't treat children, now, Fred, I can tell you treat both of your children equal. And that messes up a lot of children too, Fred, when the parents have a favor. You agree?
Yeah. It's It's just being organic in the house, you know, being natural in the house. I think that's one of the key assets, you know. Like when Lincoln is training, Kennedy's training, you know. When Lincoln is eating, Kennedy's eating, you know. I think you got to build it, you know, because you are going to have times where one kid pisses you off and you don't want to talk to him, the other kid is doing great, you know, but the foundation of it, like the expectations in the home.
And see, Fred, and you got it right. You more hands-on with Link, and the missus is more hands-on with Kennedy, right?
Yeah, Kennedy likes to cook and do stuff like that and clean the house and yeah,
Yeah.
she's
So
very
she's
feminine.
more,
Very
yeah,
feminine.
she's more hands-on, and your son, the roughneck, he want to be on that ball court.
Yeah, facts.
All right, man.
All right, thanks
Young,
all. Love you, champ.
me and Barbershop Fred got to go. As they said in 1987, the new champ of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard, Bing, round 12. We must go.
All right, peace.
Later, friend.
All right.